Thank you. There we go. Oh, I took a picture.
Nice.
Did I pull out the right camera? Okay, yeah, it is. I just... Oh, my arm. Fuck this. Not the biggest fan of needles, and the actual shots today weren't that bad. It's the aftermath that's killing me. Like, I can't fucking live here. Fuck this. I'll live, somewhat.
Where?
Shush.
Where?
Anyways, I'd probably put you down right here, and, actually, I'm gonna come back, since, canonically, technically, I've already had my meeting with my parents, which, pretty, self-explanatory. I met up with them, we chatted, I accepted the offer, they said they'd be in touch.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I'm gonna start...
Do I want to leave there? I'll figure it out.
Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna start over there, and I'll give you like 30 seconds.
No.
He's also, as he's entering, he's gonna be putting his earring back on, because he probably took it off when he went to go meet up with his parents. Probably for the best, because he's already having high emotions, so he's gonna be putting it back on, so he's himself. I'll give them a couple more seconds, and then... Let me just make sure audio is coming through. Yes. Alright, cards up in 3, 2, 1. Before you do this, just understand that you're going to be in a lot of trouble, and that their reaction is probably a valid one. Just keep that in mind. Alright, how do I do this again? Do I have to, counteract the statement? I think that's how that works. Here goes nothing, I guess. Economy, the statement is true. Hey.
What the absolute fuck?
I know, okay, I know. Look.
You know. You know.
I'm sorry, okay? I didn't want...
Sorry's not going to cut it.
Yeah, I know it's not. Look, I didn't know what else to do, okay?
Didn't know what else to do. I told you what to do. I told you to fucking go back and I would go get him.
I'm sorry, Konami, I couldn't let you do that.
No, instead you used my fucking weakness against me.
There was no convincing you. You weren't...
You know, the one thing to actually disable me. That you know I despise.
I know. Look.
Do you? Do you understand?
I didn't...
I don't think you do.
I didn't want to have to do that, but you left me no choice.
You didn't have to do anything.
Yes, I did.
All you had to do was let me do what I can. I am a god, Aiden. I am not human.
A god with weaknesses, and not to mention you
That I have covered.
You weren't thinking logically. You were thinking...
I am.
No, you weren't.
What is your logic? Leave Kane alone for a month, let him die out there? I know you're ready to get up on him, but I'm not.
I'm not giving up on him.
You quite clearly are.
Look, Kane's
You
not...
what?
Kane's not an idiot. He's... Despite that, all of, you know, the shit he's done, he's
They
not...
are in an apocalyptic world, Aiden.
You don't think he's dealt with shit like this before as a Reaper? He's
not a Reaper. He's a human.
with Reaper abilities.
Who is still human, who bleeds like a human and dies like a human. How many people are in that mall? How many?
I don't know. A lot.
A lot, exactly. Which means he's in there with the rest of those people trying to tear them apart. Every inch is crawling in it. It doesn't matter if he has his abilities or not, he can and will be torn limb from limb. I have the ability and the power to save him, to get him back. But instead you are ready to cut loose ends.
That's not... No, that's not what this is.
This is exactly what it is.
Believe me, I would love to go get him. But... logically speaking, there's just not a safe
Logic
way...
this, logic that. You're throwing around the word like you understand its weight. You're not one to speak of logic. Yours is quite clearly flawed.
Yeah, I know. Maybe it is. But... there's just
You're
too
leaving
many...
him to die, and then you do that fucking...
There were just too many things that were up in the air that we didn't know. Konami, wait! Look, there's too many things that we don't know about. Too many risks. You didn't even answer Shoma properly when he asked if you would be able to avoid the gas. You just said you would. You didn't say how you would.
What's on my face?
Just a little bit of it that gets in your system could make you go haywire, Konami. You know that.
There, I'll hold my breath. Does that make you feel better?
No, you're missing the point.
I think you're missing the point.
It was just too risky of a situation, especially for you.
Especially for me, the god here. The one that has the power to crush entire
The
nations
god
by
that's
so steal
currently
it.
being hunted by several corporations.
And
Why do I feel like I'm the only one that's ever concerned about your own well-being.
Like Kane isn't.
You both go storming corporations and stealing shit, which got you guys in trouble. And I tell you constantly, be careful. Don't do this, don't do that. And you just... It's like it goes in one ear and out the other.
I hear your wariness, but you are wary about everything. Every single one. Without fail. It is always something to be afraid of. Something to be scared of. You...
What?
You rather have inaction. You rather hide and cower. You rather run away.
I'm not running.
As we've seen before.
I'm not running away.
Sure seems like it. And now Kane's paying the price.
Like I said, there's just too many things we didn't know about. What if...
Just gonna put you in your own logic loop. Just gonna make your brain start to function like how hers does, so you understand what the fuck you put her through. The inability to not stop thinking about the loop, going over and over and over again, not being able to focus on anything but that.
Stop that.
No. What's wrong? It appears that we're just throwing these around, right? It's no big deal. That's how you get what you want, right?
No.
Take the opposing party and just put them into their own mental hellscape. Because for your actions, Kane is going to die.
He won't. I thought you had more trust in him.
I do.
I
I have
trust...
plenty of trust in him. I trust him to do his best, but that doesn't mean the situation is winnable. I trust in his abilities. I trust in his drive. Do not get me wrong on that end. But that only goes so far. He will kill himself trying to get out.
It's not just him, you know.
But it is clear that you apparently trust him more than you trust me.
That's not it.
Surely so. Despite the fact that I have proper gear, that I'd be there in less than 30 seconds. But no. Going to get our fucking boyfriend, our significant other, which would take me about a minute. No, it's too dangerous.
And then
I
what?
falter.
And then what? They'll notice. And everything that we've been working for is just gonna go thrown out the window.
How so?
I don't know. But we can't just throw those assumptions away.
You're not explaining. You keep saying we're throwing everything away. But what's the point if one of us dies? Tell me, Aiden. What's the point in this little identity you have going on if Kane's not there to, see it?
Look, If it wasn't going to be me that said the fucking paradox, it was going to be Shoma, because we both agreed that it was a bad idea in the long run.
And you both are wrong.
Stop! Crap. I won't let you do this.
You both. You are both wrong. Dearly so. So what is the price you are paying? When he dies. And if he does come back, not the same.
Then I'll carry that
Scott.
with me the rest of my life. I'll take all of that.
No,
blame.
now I have to bear it as well. When I could have done something. Anything. But once again, you stay my hand. Fine then. Since you're playing my keeper anyway. If I disobey, you're just going to put me in another fucking logic loop. It's just like Nishiyama.
I am nothing like Nishiyama. You won't even tell me half of the shit that they put you through. Whereas I've been actually trying to make sure that you get a chance to live a life. They want to make you a weapon. I want
But
to...
I can't do what I please.
That's not true.
I can't do anything without you bitching and complaining.
Because I'm worried.
I want to do something. You can't do that. I'd like this. You can't like that. Can't.
You said it yourself. If it weren't for me and Kane, you would have killed so many people already.
And?
There's no point.
No point. If it is to get him back, that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. But you won't. What is the worth of his life to you?
It's a lot.
Because clearly it is not the same as I hold value of you two. Clearly not. Is his life not worth the many?
I'm not saying his life isn't worthwhile.
Then what is it?
You both mean everything to me.
But you're not willing to give everything.
Not when it can put everyone else in danger.
Who is everyone else? The only ones that matter is us.
That's not true. What about our friends?
Yes, it is. They already are fully aware. If I had to kill every single one of them to make sure one of you was safe, I would. With no hesitation. No matter the manner. And I've made this clear since day one. Or did you miss that? They know this. I care about them, but they do not even come close to the significance you two hold. Never mind the masses.
Oh yeah, the significance that us hold as acolytes. Not partners, not significant others. That's all we are to you, aren't we?
You know otherwise.
That's not what you said.
No, I said acolytes because at the time, that's what you were. When you bade me to not. When I went out there and I crushed an entire boat of people. Before any of these feelings.
I thought we had made some progress.
Progress for what? For me being a moral little human. For being normal. Is that what the progress is?
The progress is you not being what Nishiyama made you to be. The progress where you could at least live a life where you have freedom and not in a lab, being forced to do.
You don't give me freedom. It is my choice to go do this. And you talk that. I made the choice to go do this. I made the choice to go get him.
And I made the
choice. And you
choice.
stole that from me.
And I made the choice to keep you safe in the long run.
And now you're free to free will. The moment I argue back, oh, we've lost progress. What the fuck is wrong with you? I will never, ever be like you. And I have long come to that conclusion. I am not human. I will never be human. I do not have the same morality that you do. I have none at all. My brain does not work the same. My biology is not the same. And I try to fit your little shape, your mold that you set for me, but I don't. In the moment I step out of line, we've lost progress. What's the good of having my abilities and my power if I can't use it? Every day I have to hold back. I can't do what I was made to do, what I want to do. Because you and Kane asked me not to. You told me restrained and surrounded. To the point of being a detriment for myself. Do you recall?
I do.
And yet I still won't do it. Every word, every warning, I listen. To both of you. And here it is to my detriment. But I still do so. But the one time I try to do something I want. I get shut down immediately. And I already know for a fact if I try to leave to go do it now, you'll simply do it again. Because at this point I don't trust you not to. You knew how significant that was to me. How vulnerable it makes me. And you still did it. And I don't know if I can trust you to not. Every time I have an argument or I want to do something, if you say no, once to say you won't do it again.
The only reason I did that was because there was a chance that something bad could have happened to you.
And this isn't about me. This is about our boyfriend. This is about Kane. Who is trapped. I hold the key to open that door, but you won't let me because of fear.
And that's the difference between you and me, okay? Yeah, I have fear. I fear many things that could happen to you, and him. I fear that one day another Reaper will come down, knocking on our door looking for him, potentially trying to kill me as well. I fear that Nishiyama shows up any minute now to drag you away, and there's nothing I could do about it. Or some shit with the Jester happens, like what happened to you before, where there was nothing we could do except wait. I fear for the worst every single day. And I try and I plead with you both to be careful. To not go too far.
It is clear our definitions of the word differ. You think I do not feel fear? You think I can't? I do. I do a lot. You're humans. Very squishy, malleable humans. Humans are very easy to kill. One wrong move. One. And you're dead. By my hand, nonetheless. So yes, I am aware. I do feel fear. And right now, I am terrified about what is happening to Kane. That we wait this month. And then what? It doesn't matter, does it? Because even if he gets out, can you imagine what he has gone through? Like it or not, Aiden, there's some things even I can't fix. Could wipe his mind clean, but the scars remain. And you say you'll bear that weight, but that's not true. Because if I don't do what I can do, I am just as guilty.
Maybe there's something else that we can do to help.
What? What can we do?
We haven't weighed our options, besides just storming in there and grabbing and getting him. Maybe there's something we could do to assist, like maybe try and communicate with him, or something. There's options. There's more that we can do.
Communication has been cut already. What you are asking for is to wait for the storm to pass. Great, there's relief effort after the storm, but that doesn't stop the damage it does. You are taking the word of a child over mine.
Come to me.
What is the point in being a god if I am not allowed to use any of my power, my abilities, my authority? If I'm forced to fit the mold of a mortal? When the time comes where we need it, and I'm told no. What is the point?
You realize I didn't fall in love with you because of your power or capabilities, right?
This isn't about love. Not in that way. I know you don't care for me because of my power. But tell me why I can't use my power to better you two. Do you understand what I can do?
At your own
She's gonna bring up her
expense.
hand, and you're going to see a giant orb of water appear. It's going to bring it up to the sky, and immediately storms begin to swirl. I can control nature itself. It's going to reach over to the the boat in the distance and once again crush. I can decide who lives or dies. But no. When I finally find something that I want to protect, I want to use my abilities towards, then I am deemed powerless, incapable.
And then who's there to protect you?
I don't need protection for
Bullshit!
this.
That's what this has been about! Komi, you've already
I don't need protection at his expense. Because that's what it is. You're trying to protect me at Kane's expense. Kane is dying.
You don't know that.
I do know that. He is dying. And yes, I would be putting myself into danger. But to me, that is worth the risk. But to you, you rather safeguard one than the other.
No, I'm protecting you, and I'm putting trust in Kane.
This isn't about trust. I would be having the same fucking argument with Kane. Hell, Kane would probably join me if it was on the other end. If you were there instead of him.
Because you two
I can tell
don't
you.
care about yourselves.
We do, but we care about you more.
I don't
See,
want...
that's the difference.
I don't want you both to care about me more. I want you to also care about yourselves. I don't want you guys
I
to
do.
get thrown into danger.
That's not your decision. You do not get to decide that.
Then what am I here for?
The fuck do you mean, what are you here for?
If whatever I say doesn't matter or change the way you feel or think, then what is the point?
That is words in my mouth.
Answer the question.
I care about you. Deeply. You know this. I've shown you this. You have felt it. I have already told you I heed your words.
But it doesn't seem
But
like...
I can make my own decisions. I am not here to obey you.
I'm not asking for you to...
It seems you're asking for obedience, and when you say no, it is automatically no. You cannot do anything that goes against what you said. I make a decision, you go against it, then what? I'll repeat this for you. He is dying. I have the power to save him. I've always had the power. It is literally what I am here for. I am quite literally a fucking god. But because of possible danger, you refuse to let me save the one we hold dear. This isn't a matter of trust, Aiden. If you had none of your gear, if you had access to nothing, and you were dropped in a desolate wasteland filled with monsters, hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, and you were simply told to get out, it doesn't matter how much I trust you. Those odds do not look great. I trust you are capable. I trust you are able. I trust you will do your damnedest to get out. But trust isn't enough sometimes. It doesn't matter how good you are. If every single odd is stacked against you, there is a high chance of death. I'm glad that you have faith in Kane. I have faith in Kane. But in this situation, faith is not enough. And I would not see him be dead.
I don't want him to die either.
Then let me go.
But
If anything, don't stop me.
I won't stop you the way I did before, but I will stop you otherwise. Because I know... Konami, please. Grab.
I am done listening. I have heard what you had to say, but this is getting nowhere.
Don't. Please.
I love you. But I love him too. And I will not let him die if there's something I can do about it.
Don't. Please don't go.
I'm sorry.
Konami. I'm gonna make a lightning strike in front of you. Stop. Another one. Please. Grab.
I'm going.
No, please.
By the way, they are low-key electrocuting you.
He's using his mana to kind of reroute it. You know, storm magic. Just as much as you're resolved to go, I'm resolved to keep you from going for your own safety.
You can't stop me.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Snap their fingers. Your mind begins to loop.
Stop that. That's not gonna work. How hard are you pushing me?
Pretty hard.
Okay. Fuck, my fucking dog is in the way of my crash mat. Hang on. I gotta readjust. Anyways.
I don't wish to see you hurt.
Neither,
Stop trying to stop me.
neither do I. Konami! Poppy, stop. Poppy, go away. He's gonna pull out his phone and text Shoma. Konami ended up going. I tried to stop her. Sorry.
That scene.
I guess, yeah. If nothing else is happening.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to
Like,
do. She
hello.
fucking went.
Yeah, I know. He would have gotten up, but I'm pretty sure that knocked the wind out of him.
He just laid there for like 5 minutes first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen.
The only way you were going to be able to stop her is you would have to actually physically stop her.
Yeah. He didn't want to hurt you,
Either do the whole code thing or some kind of like poison and shit. Like Advil. Give her some Advil. Give her Tylenol.
though. Yeah, and make her even more pissed at me. Yeah, that's a good
Some
idea.
NyQuil.
It's like
The
make it
only
an
way you
AoE,
could-
So they crush it up first. They're like, "Hey, Cody," and just blow the.
Yeah,
chest
the
out.
only also sound and shit. Like the only way to have got her to stop is you would have to stop her. And yeah, she'd be pissed, but the only way you would be able to keep her away from Kane long enough is to literally keep her away from Kane long enough.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm off to go find my Pookie Bear.
Hey, how's it
Hey,
going?
bitch.
Yeah, me and Natsuko. Natsuko had to go to raids, but for the beginning of that, we're watching.
Fucking Poppy was sitting near my fucking crash mat, and then he started sniffing me when I
There was
laid
at
down,
one
like...
point where you guys started yelling at each other, and then you hear Pop go.
Yeah, I know. I had to ignore that.
You... Yeah, we had to ignore that, you silly boy.
But yeah, she was being emotional. She was not. You could actually hear it in the voice because there is a difference.
Usually she talks a lot more robotically, but this time she spoke a lot
Yeah.
more.
More like a human.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, bitch, how's it
Hey,
going?
bitch, I'm coming for you, my Pookie Bear.
Listen,
Hey,
I
Puka.
don't. Oh, are we finding out what the fuck's going on?
Hmm?
Are you still wanting to do other scenes?
Yeah, I'm still wanting
I
to
don't
do
know if you
that
got
with,
Yeah, I have time.
I'm flying out tomorrow.
Hi,
Okay.
hi, bud.
At I gotta get up at 7, which, I mean, it's a 5-hour flight, so I can just sleep on the plane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
So I have time.
But Kai, how is that?
Oh, it's
Said a
good.
lot of things I didn't mean to.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's how couple quarrels go.
Yeah.
They'll kiss and make up later.
Yeah. I love you and everything, but you're wrong.
Uh-huh, yeah.
There
Watch-
was, like,
watch
I
me be
thought It
right.
was really funny that Aiden was just like, in the beginning, he was like, she's gonna be mad, and I need to make sure that I understand that it's valid, and then he's like, but snap back like 5 minutes later.
He's human. He's got flaws. That's
Yeah, no,
legitimately, yeah.
No,
Get off my pillow, you fuck! Get off! Off!
Grab it and throw.
Damn it! Get off! That's not for you. Get off my pillow.
Throw it.
You have a bed.
Throw it.
No, I'm not.
Throw it.
I am not. I can't throw him. He's
Dog.
41
Grab a
pounds.
Dog put into a.
He's
That sounds pretty throwable to me.
Bullshit. I can't throw. I can barely pick him up.
What do you mean?
I think you're just fucking weak.
I was gonna say, what do you mean you could barely pick that dog up? I could pick him up with one arm.
Yeah, good for you. Listen, I've been able to pick him up, but not for long periods of time.
You're a scrawny, weak bitch, aren't you?
You've seen my noodle arms. That says enough.
Yeah, I know. Little
Okay.
guy.
He walked away.
Quite literally.
And don't kiss me. There. Noodle arms.
Boy.
Noodle. Let's see. Oh god, I don't remember the voice mod.
So I have a kind of an idea of how I think things are gonna play out. That I want to talk or to say to you, Judah, by the way. But I also need to get I actually set up my stream stuff so I can put it straight to Twitch.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure everything's fine.
Meanwhile,
Also,
there's just
how-
it cuts to
How
ungodly
long
screaming.
are you willing to not play Kane?
I'm fine with however long. Given I know
Wondrous.
it's been a month, but technically this is the. If you want to be technical, it's been 2 weeks. So.
Sorry, what'd you say? You cut out.
Oh, I was saying that. Yeah, I know they gave a time frame of a month, but it's technically been almost 2 weeks now.
Yeah, I know. That's
So.
what I was looking for, which is great.
Oh, yeah.
That works. Because I want people to start sweating, because I want to get closer to, like, end of
Oh,
the
yeah,
month
no, I'm
long,
totally-
and then people
I-
are shitting the bed.
I really wanted to leave this to the last second.
Real. Your girlfriend's upset.
I know. If I knew you weren't like teleporting, I would go after you.
Oh no, that's why I was walking towards the edge there. I mean, if you want later, if you're wanting to go after them, let me know, cause
Oh yeah, I probably will.
Okay, like I said, let me know when you want to do that.
Yeah.
alright, Dimmy, let me pull you into VC, give me idea.
Yeah, I got to hop into there. No, wait, I am.
Fuck off, Kai. Eat. Alright, lay it on me.
I love how Hey Juno, you said that there was something with the camera settings that you can make it smoother. How do I do that?
Ah, yes. Let's see if I fucking remember what it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's smoothed. If you go over to behavior and you check mark smoothed.
There we go.
See how it's much more smoother?
Yes.
You're welcome.
Alright, I'm your camera guy.
Woo.
Very curious to see how you'll go about this.
Let's see.
Are you guys starting out in dresses, or?
At this point, no.
Fair enough.
I guess technically they could, but I feel like it's just better at that point.
Well, with how closely after, I'm going to assume this might be, you know, some time after everything is said and done, right?
Yeah, this is... I don't think this is the immediate, like, first couple seconds, right?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we're not picking up from, like, when it went off, by the way.
Oh, did you grab my arm?
Makes more sense.
Yes.
Okay.
I do have your arm.
Appreciate
Right.
it.
So do you want to start off with us arriving there, or we've been there? I would assume
Probably
we've been there for a
arriving.
while.
Oh.
Oh, okay. And well, I was gonna say, if it's been a while before we have to go to that, especially with, you know, all the screams and shit, it means it's probably been a bit.
That is true. Yeah, it's probably been a minute then.
Yeah. I'd say like a week or two.
Okay.
Yep, right.
Come.
I'm just gonna walk over there.
I will teleport. I'm gonna figure it out. Movie land.
Well, you guys have been in here.
waiting for Dimmy to get down here. By the way, Kai, actually, you already have a, 18 plus, and it's already mature, so that's good. Great. I'm gonna set the scene for you real quick, bucko.
Hang on, what the fuck? My OBS is doing something weird.
It hates you. So to set the scene for you, both of them are going to be, covered in blood. I'm going to take off my glasses. Both of them are going to be covered in blood. Amelia, luckily, will still have the arm just strapped on, but she does have cracks here and there. Some cracks on, like, the, around the neck coming up the side of the face. Some along the arm might have tiny little, like, pieces fractured off around, like, the elbow. Same thing for legs and shit. Just, it looks like they've been hit a lot. A lot of cracks on the hands because they've hit things a lot. There's some blood seeping into the cracks at this point. Kate, on the other hand, also
Is
pretty.
this your safe character?
Is this your safe character?
Is this your safe character? It's like,
Because we're gonna find out today.
Oh no.
I know the answer. It isn't. So that's
I was
perfect.
gonna say, Judah, you know he's not.
Yeah, I know he isn't. That's the point.
That's scary.
Yeah.
So, his wings are a little fucky-wucky. Feathers are matted, covered in blood, a little crooked here and there, that kind of stuff. He has a lot of injuries. It's hard to tell where his injuries start and where other people's blood starts, because it's all just mixed up all over the place. Lots of scratches, bruises, but the big one is his gut. His stomach is sliced open. There will be some attempts at stitching, but attempts. But you can look in and see some of the organs. It does not look great.
Except he doesn't have Carmen's medical expertise.
Yeah.
Great.
This place does not look great. Blood here and there from when they were moving around. There is shit barricading the door. A lot of the heavier stuff. We do have the whole ventilation shafts, so there's a lot of noises coming from those, because that leads over to, like, the movie theater area and, like, the children's zone. So, even now, it's been a couple of weeks, or, 2 weeks or so. Screams are less, but there's still screams of pain, just inhuman noises is the best way to put it.
I was telling Dimmy a while ago that this whole situation reminds me of the Rage virus from, like, the 28 Days Later movie.
I was gonna raise one for that, actually.
Oh.
I think this is more, obviously it's not one for one the same, but I was gonna say, if you want to draw, like, another parallel, it's basically very similar to the Despair from Danganronpa.
You're right.
Yeah, the smoke is gonna make all your eyes go wonky and attack each other and absolutely have no sort of logic.
Yeah.
Angel's like, man, I'm having some weird fucking deja vu right now.
Real shit.
The most horrible, tragic thing in human history.
It's like, dude,
We'll probably
why do I
have
feel like
some-
I'm like this
No,
the
go.
fucking apocalypse, and then he's like, what do you mean you have deja vu from the apocalypse?
The fuck? I'll probably have Amelia coming in with some more pharmaceutical supplies and some more food for you. Also,
Yeah.
she is starving.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's a part where he would be sat or laid down. Anywhere, really.
Yeah, go anywhere. We have stools
Yeah.
and shit.
I feel like that's gonna be harder. I feel like honestly,
Or
on the floors probably. That's a little fucked up.
be center stage.
I feel like
everyone.
He's like, I don't know if I want to do that. I'll probably
It
be over
hides
here.
the blood.
It matches.
That or actually, he's probably over here in case somebody comes around, so you can. That isn't you.
You fucking dog.
I'll mute it. I'll be muted, don't worry.
Yeah, please mute it. Mute the goddamn
I'm not
dog.
muting the dog, I'll mute myself
Shut.
though.
Shut.
Hey, bitch. I don't think I'm. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Yeah, I can fucking tell.
Uh huh.
Why the fuck are you talking? Anyway, I'm gonna be arriving. Come back in. Ready?
Yeah.
Alright. RP cards up in 3, 2, 1. And they're going to immediately just grab the shit and move it in front of the fucking door after locking. How's it going?
Pretty great, actually. You know, only had it fall out once so far today.
That's why at Granger, we're here for you. With
Better than
professional
before.
grade
Just gonna hand you
industrial
the
fast
noodles.
delivery. Call clickgranger.com or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Just gonna start pulling out some more pharmaceutical supplies like pain meds, bandages.
It's gonna take some of the gauze. He's just kind of seeing if he can pull off the part that was like wrapped, and just kind of replacing it with
Okay,
some
meds.
clean stuff.
Bottle of water. It is still an absolute fucking nightmare out there.
I can hear it. And still,
Despite, I was gonna say that despite how many days it's been, it seems like they keep coming back here.
I was gonna say they logically people are surviving a lot longer than they should.
Well, from what I witnessed, people currently don't have that part of their brain that tells them to run at danger, that tells them to stop at pain. I have seen a lot of people completely disfigured out there, still doing everything they can to make people bleed.
Yeah, I noticed.
How are you holding up?
Just peachy, you know.
Okay, without the sarcasm.
alive. That's about all I can say.
How much longer do you think you can last in this environment?
As long as I have to.
Okay, I need an actual estimate because you're getting paler by the day, and that says something with you already being ghost white.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
No, but you're, what was it, a Reaper?
Yeah. People with an injury like that, a few days. That's being generous.
Things aren't going to die down in a few days with the rate it's going. Never mind. I'll bring her phone. It's on its last bit of battery. Communications have already been taken out. Not just for this shard, but in general.
I mean, there's broadcasting equipment here. Is there really no way we could get anything out?
That's not what I mean. It's being blocked. I'm sure you've noticed trying to contact your significant others or your friends.
I'm sure they know by now.
Oh, they undoubtedly know, but regardless, drink. Regardless, if they know or not. That doesn't change the fact that communication's being blocked. Which style of things is reminiscent of some shit I've seen before. All likelihood, even if we manage to get out of here, there's no way to make portals. You're in no shape to. I certainly can't. We wouldn't even get as far as walking to the edge of the shard. Because I can bet you the most notable places currently being blocked off.
I thought, actually, I'm gonna ask for confirmation on this. We cannot access the spirit realm either, can we?
Nope.
Yeah, just making sure. Which is interesting, because that means also it's been cut off for Reapers.
Yeah. If anyone were to look, the soul site, the souls are not being taken by Reapers. The souls are all going somewhere else.
Yeah. I tried to open the spirit plane. It's blocked there too, which is interesting. That's not normally something that's blocked. They exist in entirely different than the fractures.
Mm. It's not survivable.
I don't think it's meant to. Why though? That guy, he made a big deal about all of this, and he hasn't been anywhere to be fucking seen since the smoke went
I
off.
don't think that's currently our concern. You're certainly in no state to do anything like that. To be fair, neither am I. I'm starved.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about that. No offense.
Ask away.
You don't eat food. You don't drink water. You mentioned being starving, but under my impression you were human. That seems to
I
be
was.
less of the case.
I was human, but not anymore. I'm in a rather difficult situation where my food sources are very limited. Usually I don't need to eat that often or eat too much. But with how damage I've gotten and how long it's been, it's getting to the point where retaining sanity is getting difficult.
This... Shit. And there's really no... I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but what are you? I think at this point, it's probably good to know.
I am apparently what is called a dogabe.
Great. Love that. Okay.
From your
Fuck me.
reaction,
Alright.
I presume you have some form of information on what the fuck that is.
Yeah, a little bit.
Great.
What the fuck did you end up as one?
Rock.
L, I guess?
Real. It's talking a lot of shit. You don't need to know what they're saying.
L, I
Rock
guess.
is sentient.
Maybe the rock should talk louder.
The rock is saying shit, but I really don't like it.
So, if they blocked off exits, how are we supposed to leave?
They've blocked off the most notable ones. But there's a good chance that some of the more unknown passages have gone unnoticed. The only issue is, well, it takes longer to get there and they lead to the middle of fucking nowhere. But if it's off this shard, that means there's at least a chance of it even getting there.
So how do we get to one of them?
That's the question. I could. Possibly. But there's a good chance I wouldn't be sane. And you'd still be here. So that's not really an option. That's why I'm asking. How... I'm trying to see if there's any possibility of getting you out of this alive.
I won't die.
I know that. That's why I'm trying to figure out what to fucking do.
It's really fucked, isn't it?
Yep. Honestly. The only thing I can see so far is either you wasting away here until you pass, us trying to leave and you dying, or us trying to get to the end of the shard and you succumbing. There is one other option, but if that's the case, death is certain. But you'd be able to get out of here.
Death for who?
You.
Well, that's a bit fucking counterintuitive. You mind sharing some details?
It has to do with why I'm starving. You said you know about Doga Bay. Well,
Yeah, I see where you're going now.
the most I could do is empower you. Give you the strength to go. Possibly even heal that wound, but in the end that doesn't matter if you heal it or not. The power would, energy, would keep you going.
It would be enough to get us out. But
Yes,
I'd seal my fate.
yes. It's either that or I could keep looking through pharmaceuticals to see if there's any possibility of doing something. Or trying to see if there's some form of hospital or a clinic near here. But even then, that's going to be filled with people.
I understand. I'm going to smack Lulu over the fucking head. She asked me what I was willing to give up. She also mentioned things about being adaptable and not being subtle, so
If we get out of here, I'm beating that child.
I think I know which one she wants me to do.
With Asana, AI teammates can help level up your goals by connecting them to relevant projects. So every team knows their role
That
in
kid
the bigger
basically
picture.
set you to die.
Asana, the #1 AI work management platform. Try for free today at asana.com.
She's not the one who decides it.
I don't know how much energy your body can take. And the more I give, the closer to frenzy I get. But I'll try to give you as much as I can.
That way, we at least have the opportunity to say goodbye.
Fuck it. Alright. I've gotten this far making stupid rash decisions, so what's one more? His hand's so bloody.
Alright, let's do this. And they're gonna bite. And that's it. So is this your safe character?
Listen, I'm gambling right now. I'm gambling so hard.
Yeah, speaking of, I need to roll a 1d100 real quick.
Oh shit.
Do.
It's either you die or the other option is...
Well, there's 3 options.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're right, there are. One of the other ones is worse than death in my opinion.
Yeah.
Fucking become
There's death, Nightcrawler, or
Legend Orga.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll send you the info later.
Oh boy. Hey.
For any possible repercussions, I'll let you at least, do one scene with people at month's end at some point, possibly.
Yeah.
Give you your chance to, do your little conclusions.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Thoughts?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry. What the
Prayers?
fuck?
Yeah.
Konami is going to beat the fuck out of you, Aiden. You're dead.
Yeah.
I can't kill you because you're mine, but I could be really fucking angry.
But no, Kai, I think I had mentioned this. You were so close to understanding, like, the lead up to this. And I was like, that's what I was saying. Like, Lulu literally told, Izzy that this was basically going to happen.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Smile?
Hey, I get to join your guys' little group.
If you fucking live.
If I live.
It would be, listen,
That's a
I'm
bold,
thinking,
yeah.
Hey, Ruan saved Brandy, right?
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Ruan saved Espoir, right, guys? Surely it can happen again.
Yeah. Hey, hey, Kaleidoscope, how you guys doing?
What the dog doing?
Espoir, I was gonna say, Espoir
Is
likes
that a
being up,
pretty
right?
bird?
Right?
Is that a pretty bird I see?
Tweet.
Now I don't
motherfucker.
know what the thing, what
Big
it is. I don't know if you're dying. I don't know if you're becoming a Nightcrawler or a Legend Orga. I don't know what the fuck's going on. You guys keep saying
Big
shit.
bird.
That's great, neither do I.
You don't know yet. That's the point. You don't fucking know.
Jesus.
I'm not so mean. I'll text you later because I could just wait till I come back from vacation to tell you, but I want you to have like a chance to at least mentally prepare.
Yeah.
Start making plans and,
rewriting
let
things
me-
that I need to. I have to
yeah.
rewrite stuff.
Let me know what model work needs to be done.
Or lack there. Actually,
Or
you
lack
making like a
thereof,
dying
yeah.
model would be. I know you could do it.
Oh,
We could
God.
always ask Nausicaa for like any blood shit you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, real shit. It'll be funny, I promise. Aren't you so happy with me?
Yeah, he understood. He was like, "Oh, you son of a bitch."
It's all clicking right now of wait.
Yeah,
You motherfucker.
yeah. I loved that moment of realization. He was like, "You mother." He was like, the moment he heard that, he was like, "Yeah, that's the option."
What are you willing
The
to
moment,
give?
yeah. He did the like humanity.
Give it all. But he'll give to succeed this. Here you go.
Shaking my
I've been knocking. Konwi's gonna shit the bed.
Yeah. That's the thing, is that's even in the best case scenario, that's still sucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my god, yes, because she can't fucking touch him.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, regardless of what happens, Konwi is going to be so upset.
Yeah. I'm gonna feel
I
like shit.
lose regardless. It's either my boyfriend's gonna die, my boyfriend's going to be alive but traumatized and unable to touch me, or my boyfriend's gonna have to turn into a monster, which either will have to be put down or saved by these other people and I can do nothing about it. Motherfucker.
They're like, bitch, I could've just went in. Like, I know
Guys,
out of
I-
character. We know that she couldn't have.
Yeah. That doesn't stop the in-character argument, though.
Oh, of
Oh
course.
yeah,
not.
exactly.
In-character, guys, I could have just went in and get them. Lulu, no. That's a bad idea.
Konami would have just literally killed the entire mall.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
the people. Konami is the definition of I would kill everyone in this room and then myself. And then Kai. Listen,
when I say they
then
kill
Kai
everyone-
too, just cuz.
Yeah, real. When I say they kill everyone, I mean, if they came in here, this place would have been like ground zero. It would have been like
Yeah.
a blink, 1 second you're fine, a bright flash, and the next thing you know, everything is dead, including Amelia. You would be the only living thing on this shard.
Yep. Yeah.
She would make this a fucking dead zone.
Aiden's like, and you're sure and you're thinking you're not gonna catch their attention? I think fucking not.
I don't care if I catch their attention, I'll crush everything.
That's not.
Yeah, that's Konomi's thing. It's not that she doesn't think that they won't, she just doesn't care.
Yeah, and that's the problem. that's the thing. Aiden
That's what
cares.
the thing is. Yeah, no, I was pointing this out to Daska. I was like, at multiple points, both of them have valid arguments at certain points.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, remember, she still has her God complex, so she
Yeah.
does not care about. This was never about being subtle and hiding. It's either I teleport in and get him, and if I do get infected, that's great for everyone else because I'm not going to kill Kane, but every other thing, including this corporation, is going to fucking die. I will level everything. Subtlety be damned. And what are they gonna do? Oh no, they know I exist. They already know I exist. How the fuck are they gonna find me? It's the same probability of them finding us now.
It'll only make it higher.
Yeah, all it'll do is redouble their efforts, but that's about it. And that's worth it
Cody's
for
like,
my bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the
Konomi's
same
like,
time,
that's worth the risk.
how do you think that's gonna affect me potentially? I might be put into more trouble.
Ah, so it's all about you.
No.
Your hair is like brown in this lighting.
Mine are,
Think. My baby.
here. I'm actually gonna mute this
Derby.
next part, because Oh my god. Shit's happening, guys.
Alright.
Yee. Honestly, there's only really one magical thing that could potentially work on you. I just need to land it.
Yeah, which one is that again?
It's the Banshee Scream one.
Yeah, sound is a bitch. It hurts.
Yeah.
Makes hard to think. Anyway, I'll turn that off after. Boom.
Ow.
Right. We know
I'm
when
a-
you want to start.
I'm gonna get some broken bones from this. Yeah, give me just 1 second. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna be, like, just a little bit behind, so. Okay. Cards up in 3, 2.
Heads up.
Come to me. Come to me.
What?
Like I told you before, I can't let you go.
I am going, Aiden.
I didn't want to have to do this, but I have to.
You know that you cannot win.
I'm gonna try.
Lightning bolt from above.
I'm gonna roll out the way and shoot one of my own.
You will live. consider electrocuting you. And zap. They're gonna grab you? Toss.
He's gonna use wind magic to kind of boost himself onto his feet. Lightning strike.
You'll not win.
I'll try.
I'm getting Kane.
I'm sorry, I can't let you do this.
You feel your mind beginning to shut down.
Lightning strike.
They'll just take it and absorb the lightning. Remember, it can't be AoEs.
Mm-hmm.
Right, it has to be AoEs, that's the words. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here.
Fireball.
Thanks.
No!
Snap their fingers, you're engulfed in flames.
He's gonna send a wind slash at you.
Okay, it hits. It's still a single target.
Mm-hmm.
No. Your mind is still shutting down.
Konami, this statement is...
No.
Who could play that game?
You cannot speak. Now.
He's gonna just send a strike AoE in between us. Another fireball ahead of you on the ground.
I am not doing this.
I don't want to do this either, but you're leaving me no
You can't
choice.
talk.
Oh.
Grab. Throw.
He's gonna use wind to kind of propel himself down for a strike at you.
Move. I thought you loved King. Oh. They're going to grab the earth beneath your feet and just pull up. So to basically destabilize the ground you're on.
Okay, he stumbles.
Yep, she's going to take that time to just swing down.
Yeah, as I'm stumbling back, I'll take that hit on my leg.
Yeah, this is not. It's not on lethal. This is basically that leg is now paralyzed. You cannot feel it. It's numb.
Boost. He's continuing to boost himself with fire magic.
For fuck's sake.
He's gonna do
I'm
that.
not
He's
doing
gonna
this.
release the banshee thing. I tried to do it, but it's not working.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to just kind of pin you down.
Let me cancel this real quick.
Yeah, hang on. Let me also turn mine off real quick, because he would have put it away. And then he's gonna take off the mask and.
What did you... Her concentration's gonna break, so any shit she was reading to the mind is gonna stop.
It's melatonin.
Now you drug me.
I'm sorry. Hate me all you want. But this is just... I'm trying to help. You. He's just gonna hold you in place.
I need to go get Kane.
As soon as the month passes, or we get close to the end of the month, then we can.
Going to die.
I have faith in him. I have faith he'll get through this.
Faith isn't. It isn't enough. It's not enough.
Putting yourself at risk is... Stop. Just stop, please.
Need to get him.
He's holding on to you.
Aiden,
I'm sorry.
please.
I'm sorry. I can't. If I am wrong, then fine. Hate me all you want. But
Aiden,
I'm doing this to protect you. I'm sorry. Fucking hell. I'm sorry. If I'm wrong, this is my burden to bear, not yours. If I'm wrong, then you can do what you will. But just know I'm trying to protect you. And this is the only way I know how. I'll pick you up. And even after everything, you didn't even have the strength to, or the heart to actually hurt me. And neither do I.
Scene.
Actually, I was gonna do one more thing.
Understood.
Yeah, I was gonna do a thing. Iris, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm sorry if this is a bad time. I need someone to talk to.
Of course.
I don't know if what I'm doing is right.
I mean, you're stopping them from, well, fucking things up, so.
When you say that, am I right
Fate's
to...
a bitch.
Am I right to assume that her going there would have been a mistake?
Mistake is a strong word. Our dear little seer basically said that we needed to wait. That's for the best outcome. Now, them pairing would lead to other outcomes and basically block off what the seer dignified to be the best. So, mistake, no. But to get the outcome you all are hoping for, you must wait.
For what, the month?
Yep. If things are not done in a month, if nothing's happened, that means that outcome is not going to occur. Which then, as I said, it's go time. Okay?
Yeah. I figured. I just... This and all of this, and then the potential that I'm wrong. That something really bad could happen.
Well, to be fair, something bad can happen. That's sort of how it works. Of course, there's going to be times where they're dead or worse, but there's also possibility for things to go well. And as I said, currently they have a higher success rate of living. So, is there a possibility for shit to happen? Yes. But this is your best chance.
This melatonin that I gave her isn't gonna keep her down forever. What do I do after that? Because she's just not gonna stop.
I mean, if you'd like, I can keep her down.
Are you able to?
Of course I can. See, all I have to do is keep her mind elsewhere, so she'll simply be asleep for a while.
feel like my debt to you is growing more and more by the day.
Well, Ben Rodriguez, can't get in any more debt than you are. Anyway, I must get back to what I was doing. I need to continue my little prep for going off into the other realms. So, if you need me, don't for a couple, like a week or two. Thank you.
That's fine.
Good luck.
Bye.
See?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Ah.
Eat.
Aiden knew better. You know, that melatonin wasn't gonna keep you down forever.
No. But as you can see, usually if she wanted to, she could have just immediately just turned off your brain.
Yeah.
Or, cripple you, but she really doesn't want to hurt you.
Yeah. To be honest, I wasn't really fully aiming for her either. Just, near her. Trying to slow you down. I wasn't even going for any lethal strikes, really. And neither were you.
That's why mine wasn't set to lethal.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah. Fuck. And I don't know. I have no idea how much she could hear even when asleep. But he meant when he said that he'll take that burden on.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, if he if he
yeah.
dies, he'll do a thing.
Hold on, not my birthday yet.
It's not
May
midnight.
1st.
Oh
No,
it's,
it's my birthday's May 1st.
oh, it's Thursday. Yeah. Oh shit.
We do.
Man, there's all this happening, and then Isaiah's, keeping busy. He's making sure that Amelia's stuff stays on top of everything, paperwork-wise and work stuff. He's practicing mending, he's learning how to fight, and, he's doing any other little investigation that he can on the side.
I'm in a fucking frenzy.
Yeah.
She's starving.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to be there as Izzy and Aiden, I feel.
Crunch.
Ow.
Nom.
Also, I
Oh,
just remembered something. I was watching a slightly older VOD. Not too old. It was when Isaiah arrived at Amelia's house for the first time after the changes. Amelia mentioned something about like the different church territories: Ortis, Milsante, Esmedia, and I'm like, that's where the lightning trial is, isn't it?
Isthemia.
Esthemia.
And yeah.
And I was, you suggested I do it as Isaiah.
Yeah.
I'm so fucked.
Well, Isthemia is a bit... it's technically church presence, but not a lot. Because it's just a giant fuck-off forest with a little village inside. So, well, technically it's in their territory. It's not really. Brandy.
Huh? What about Brandy?
Hold on. Brandy? My birthday
Oh, they did it.
is May
Thank you for the subscribe.
1st. It is April 30th for me right now.
So, on one end, I gotta help you with this as
What?
Isaiah. And then on one end, with, you know, Kane, depending on what happens, I gotta help. Or I might end up just helping both Kane and Amelia as Isaiah, you know, dependent on the situation.
There we go. Regardless, it'll be funny.
To you.
Yes. Hey, at least I got your arm, Pookie. I'm just horrifically fucking cracked.
Yeah. I mean, he'll mend you first. You know, if I can... I can mend your cracks. Jishan's got my arm. Don't worry about that. I don't know what the fuck.
Doka was telling Amelia to do what she did to Kane. That's what
Really?
Doka was saying. In
Really?
case you're wondering. Doka said, bite him.
I think Doka is hoping for a similar outcome with what happened with Dorga.
Me. Man, cameras have some weird scribbles on them in this world.
Yeah, I see that. Oh my god.
Odd. It's fine. Surely. Right? Mm. Oh, you're in so much shit when she wakes up.
I know.
Your only fucking luck here is the fact that she will be weak when she wakes up because she will have been sleeping for a month.
Yeah. Well, if we want to get technical, it's been like 2 weeks, so like 3 more weeks.
You waited 2 weeks to tell her?
Oh, no, never mind.
Exactly. She would have been wondering long before then. If that's the case, I would say, like, it may be, like, at most would be, like, 2 or 3 days. So, which means it'll probably be around a month of her eeping. Which means when she wakes up, she's gonna feel very weak.
Yeah.
Weak and upset.
Aiden's made a lot of
If my
waffles.
if my boyfriends come back as a corpse, I'm going to beat you.
Yeah. And
I won't kill you, but someone else will. She will die.
oh, guy.
Mrs. Amelia. He misses the titties.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, he...
Yeah, the tits.
not, you know, not just that.
Not just. The just goes hard in that sentence.
No.
Not just that.
Honestly, like, once you're out of frenzy, if you aren't, which you probably will be, he's gonna give you a hug.
Yes. Come hug squishy lady.
You know? One-armed
Here,
hug, for
you
now.
There we go.
Jesus.
You're welcome. The boob squish is very comforting. Well, I just realized I sent that a day late. I'm sorry. I meant early. I was trying to anticipate your time, so I completely forgot I was anticipating on the wrong day. Thumbs up.
Fucking Brandy.
L.
L.
What can you do?
Yeah.
It's like looking in a mirror.
Yeah. A really fucked up mirror, but a mirror nonetheless.
A human mirror.
Yeah.
It's me, guys, the human. Hello.
I'm blonde.
Still look dead inside.
Always.
It's me. I have my wristband.
When this is all over, man, Abaddon has so many new enemies now.
Good. That was the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Make enemies. I can do that.
And still despite that, I feel
Look
like
at you,
I'm
little
going...
grippy socks.
And still despite that, I feel like I'm gonna get the shit end of the stick with him most of the time.
Always. Oh no, an emotionally distant man. My favorite.
Can't wait for my next encounter with him.
There's a couple of forms I need to see if I can get.
I will
I
attack.
should get Leo.
Oh, fuck that.
Leo, when they come out, I want to get the Hunter. I want to get Edsley.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not fucking with the Eldritch. He's not that stupid. That Tari, I need to get your sister and your mom.
That'll fuck him up. And anger
Yeah,
him
that's why I'm gonna do it.
beyond belief.
That's why I'm gonna do it. You'll be funny.
Next.
I mean, if you're offering.
No, not like that. Fucker, get. I knew it. I knew
you're
it.
offering.
I knew you were switching the fucking bottle.
Well, you said fuck you if you're offering, but
No.
I'll take that offer.
No. You go fuck yourself.
Don't worry, I'll spread my legs, Spooky.
No.
So, bottom or top? How you want to do this? What position? What's your safe word?
Like you'd listen to it.
No, it just tells me when you want me to go harder.
No, it's not what that means. Fucking this character is like the bane of my fucking existence.
Yeah, it sucks that he's fucking hot though.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like that's my out of character dilemma. He's hot.
Oh no, he's hot. But he's a fucking red flag, and he's trying to attract me with a flag dance. No. The Abaddon tries to attract me by doing a flag dance with all of his red flags. It seems to be not working, but he thinks it does.
It's not very effective, or so he thinks.
Not very effective. Or so they thought.
Bro.
Little did they know.
Night, Brandy. Fucking hell. I was in my overlay for a second.
Oh no.
Are you shirtless?
No.
Oh no, it's just the lighting. It's dark. It is fucking dark.
Darkness. Anyway. I have like 6 hours before I have to be up. And I still have to like download a couple more things and get some shit ready.
Yeah.
So, I will probably... What the fuck off. I will probably head out.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is
I'll probably head out.
glad we were able to do this before you left.
Yeah, of course. But like I said, I won't be back this weekend, obviously, but things already been planned for you guys this weekend. Do you guys have... We did that. Timekeeper shit and figure out who's going to fight Sisyphus.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously one-on-ones are a possibility for people. So like I said, I won't be here this weekend. I likely won't be there for a meeting this Sunday because I'm going to be in your fucking time zone.
Nice.
I'm in CST, so
Oh.
that means it's going to be like 5:30.
Yeah.
which I will probably still be in a pool. So with that being the case, I will probably not be there. But I will be there for that weekend. So I'll be there for like the 9th and 10th, most likely.
And that's when I'm not going to be there, unfortunately.
Okay, did you put that in your schedule?
I'm going to do it after I get off.
Cool. Alright. So yeah. That means that that Thursday, so the 8th, I'm also available to do stuff.
That's when I leave.
Where are you going?
Grandparents' house.
For how long?
Until I believe we're like Mother's Day.
When's that?
The 11th. So it's the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, and the 11th.
Ah. Well, I have no idea what my schedule is going to be, so we're going to find out. But I'll be going back to work that week, so they might either A, give me no shifts, or B, give me a lot of shifts, and there's no in between.
Unfortunate.
Because they hate me, so they're going to find what's most inconvenient.
Yep.
Alright, I will see you in 2 weeks.
Yep. Boys.
Adios.
And by
Bye.
stream.